I think in the past, my teaching of RE was quite prescriptive. We worked off the exemplary units. We accepted the children's ideas and accepted their knowledge as being just age appropriate. All the dialogical discussion we've been doing has really enabled me to allow children to break open their thinking a lot more. I mean, I would have pushed them to try and get the correct answer from them, but I think I would have accepted their answers and just thought, well, all children are at a different stage with their faith and not go any further than that. Even at a young age, they're able to, I'm able to keep pushing them until I know that they've really exhausted their thinking.
Now I have an opportunity to follow the new framework and go into the progression points, and that will give me a strong guide for assessment. Whereas before, with the exemplars, it was just a standard comment and everyone was consolidating. I could not measure any of their new learning at all, but now I feel confident that we can, and that does excite me.
So we got the first initial thinking, and as an RE team met and went through that, and we then analysed, well, what's the data telling us? Mm-hmm. So we could see that there was a range, but then we started looking at what protocols, what different ways we would deliver this, that would get dialogue happening so that it becomes explicit for them. It's a way of them learning, but also this can be used or should be used in the classroom as well where appropriate. They were identifying, particularly in 3, 4, 5, 6, that without knowing it, they were talking about human dignity, common good, but they weren't specifically always naming it in that way.
So coming out of this session has started a journey of how to teach religion in a more contextualised way and really bring the kids into the real world and looking at that through their faith.
So Larissa, what's empowered you then as a leader?
There's a variety of factors. First of all, our networks and the work with yourself and Deidre. I also am a great believer in using what we do at networks and bringing it back to my staff. The other aspect that enables all of this is my principal. So having that supportive leadership that enables me to have at least a couple of staff meetings each term, PLTs, so that I can work through all of this with the staff.
We really value the opportunity for all staff to work together so that they can learn from each other, that they are really stretched in their thinking. So in order for them to have that opportunity, we really had to think about our structures and our processes and always have that opportunity for teams to be released, work together, have our RE leader or our curriculum leader, who's one and the same person, and that always provides a depth to what we're doing. So the same skills that we're developing in teachers to plan for a rich, deep, interesting, engaging curriculum is what we expect of what should be happening in RE as well. And we make the connections really strongly with the teams. The other structure that we have in place that I think is really important is the professional learning, and so we ensure that the leadership team as a group spend a lot of time talking, sharing our ideas, thinking through things, ensures that what we've shared as our vision actually becomes enacted. We plan those staff meetings to have a real impact on people